let's jump into this. Had to be careful. almost ran over farming when the dailies reset, and I'm like, I want to record these, so I'm really trying not to mess up where we log right into the game when we get in the login rewards and all that. So that was fun. But should be good. 20 cloth. I forget how much we get on that. Let's check Nez Pass again. What do we got in here? Starstone for 9 more days? I don't think this will last 9 more days. No, it's not. So I need to get on that. We need to make some more purchases. We gotta get some gems up and the gold dungeon one more time. That'll happen today, so that gets done. And we should be done with the Nez Pass. I'm still up in the air whether I know I've talked about it a lot, but I think this is still worth the value of what you get out of here. So I might grab that here towards the end of it. And that's one of the few things I will admit that I will pay for with this. I am I'd say 80% free-to-play player, just because I do the Nez Pass, and then if I'm really feeling like buying the light or dark package, they end up throwing up, because unfortunately that's how I know that's the only way it's going to how I'm gonna get it. If anything, how my luck was on this past year was. All right, let's get this knocked out though. Here we go. One day this gem will be a 15 star, or plus 15. Wow, I said it and it's wow. Okay, never mind. Okay, that one's done. On to the next one after that. Let's just double check in here. I think, yeah, I said there. So I went and farmed this up to get this one over to 50. So at least today, I can, once this finishes, almost tomorrow night. Yeah, pretty close to tomorrow night. When dailies reset, I'll be able to just fire off another one. I have enough to get to 30 onto this one, but I've been holding off because I've been trying to stack these up. I really should start farming the blues here, but that is for another day. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't as garbage as last night. Well, never mind. We're only gonna buy those 2. I could buy this whole thing out and probably get that Nez Pass thing done, but the stuff in there is not worth it. And today is bingo for high secret eggs, which, again, if you are watching this at any point throughout this video, know that I don't optimize and I don't farm for everything. Again, I'm a very casual player at the game. But you should be doing that bingo. Kind of going into that conversation about the newer player, asking about, people to give them advice and things like that. 100% agree with, just do everything that's in the game. I'm taking it at my own pace. I'm not rushing to do anything. I'm not trying to be the best or to be on any leaderboards. The only thing I've ever achieved in this game that I have screenshots of still on my iPad is, like I said, I was #1 on the Capture Festival last February, and the reason why I take pride in that is because I fought so many people using bots on this game. I think they've found a way to crack down on it, or the people just don't care anymore. But there's still people out there that use the bots, and when you're trying to compete with that, man, and you're not cheating like they are, it was a little difficult. But we managed to stay above the curve, and like I said, I used up, I had, I think, just over 400 Astro chips, and I used up all of them just to be #1 on that. So the Astro chips that you guys have seen, when I've gone into the Capture Festival, where I have over 510, or yeah, it's 500. I have over 510. I mean, that's literally 6 months worth of saving, because there hasn't been a Capture Festival. I've been really, I have all the Astromons that they've been releasing, so there hasn't been necessarily a reason for me to go out and use those chips. And again, going back into the conversation yesterday, is our last video, is this game does reward you for if you save up. Like, I never have to buy a chip package for a while, because I've just been handed those chips. I've done, my due diligence to log in and collect the chips when they are available to you. And that's the thing, just patience with this one. And going back to that beginner, ask the questions on there. It's just do your dailies. Make sure you're doing as many dailies that you can. You can, it doesn't even matter, like even on the Starstone dungeon and whatnot, like you can do this with such an easy team. And as long as you're working towards those monas, you get those monas built, those will carry you those into the mid game. And then at that point, the world is your oyster in this game, so to speak. So it really opens up, and especially now that you can super evolve her, and she's just that much, she's just that much more powerful to getting through content. And even for me, like I said, I think this year what I'm going to make it a goal to do is finish out the quest, and actually get through the terrestrial rift. I have the teams to do it. I've been real, like I said, I've been lazy with it. I've got some Astromon I still need to finish out the book on that are easy to go out and capture, but again, it's just matter of taking the time and the repetitiveness that comes through it. But the only other thing I think I would add to that is, you get Light Victoria. The game gives you Light Victoria. I didn't get that when the game was first going out. That was something they added. I think about a year and a half or 2 years in, they finally gave that 7 the 7-day login thing, and you got her, which again was a great addition because I still use my Light Victoria on so many things. She is definitely top tier Astromon in this game, and they give it to you for free. They give her for free. So I think one of the real issues though that comes down to for beginners, because I'm on this conversation, is understanding how you get an Evolution 3. That was still a big hurdle for me to comprehend. And even when I was farming festivals before they changed how they did the chips and everything, to complete a festival, just to give you a breakdown, you need to catch, if you're not going to use gleams, which you shouldn't use gleams, with all of it said and done and doing the light and the dark fusion, usually it takes around 94 Astromon you have to capture. And to be honest, that's not that bad. And I'm definitely going to go over it in my capture festival video I'm going to make. But the big thing I always laugh is when I finally realized how to play the capture festivals, is how many people are like, how are you guys catching so many of these? Like they were just amazed. And it really wasn't that, it's not that hard. I mean, literally just got to play the game. It's something that you have to go through. Now there's a little bit of a nuance to it. It's not just running stages. You got to be running stages quickly, and then once you figure out how the algorithm works for the game and spawning, I mean, again, it's very simple to figure out. It's just then finding that team that can farm quickly for you. That's the biggest hurdle you're gonna run into, and specifically, because I'm just already talking about it. It's been 3 years of, because that's really what I play the game for. I like the capture festivals, but it's been 3 years of finding a team that can do that so well. And when I came back to the game 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now, but when I came back to the game, Mini Tina was part of the anniversary, and so I was like, well, I want a full team of her, so that's why I have 4 Mini Tinas, and they're Evo 3'd. I caught that many of them. I made it a purpose, I made it my purpose to capture as many of them as I could. And Mini Tina was for a while my my workhorse, all 4 of them, because they worked well. Then you go get SP gems out of the dragon, out of the dragon dungeons, and they were just that much better. But ended up, those they worked for about a little bit. It was then I got I think my dark Persephone, and that's where she turned into my workhorse. But man, this one always, even if she's not gemmed or anything, that dark Kiki is always a thorn in your side in the league. But anyway, going back to the festival ideas, I got my dark Persephone out of luck and gemmed her out, and she became my workhorse. But it was still not a good, capture festival, monster. Her animations are still slow, and so that's kind of the key thing on that. Did we need to do any more in here? Got 73. I really shouldn't. I don't have to work too hard in here. We're pretty much done with the dailies. We got the Tower of Wood. I don't know what to weave necessarily in to how I do my dailies, other things, especially recording. It's most of the stuff can be done, off of the recording, but I don't know. I kind of like to spice it up a little bit. And so it's not, it is the same damn thing every day, but at least adding something into these. But what do we got weekly still? We have upgraded gem, and we've got golems. What else do we got in here? I need to ascend somebody. I need more 12-star, 12 gems. And we still got this, and then we still got 6 more days on that. I think we're good for today. But anyway, yeah, just look forward. I'm probably going to get that festival video out. I want to do it before the festival kicks off, because I kind of want to go over grab bag and the kind of her pluses and minuses. But she's overall, in the quick TLDR here on the last bit here, she's not bad. There's definitely other Astromon, because I believe she's a full tank. She's a recovery Astromon, so there's others out there that you can get that are a little bit better. But I'm gonna call it there, and I will see you guys for tomorrow. Have a good one.